Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. How you all doing? Thanks for tuning in. I'm happy to have you. Say hi to Natia. Hi. And you know, Wisdom Wednesday is Dean. Hi, Tanika. Happy to have you. Good night. You know that Wisdom Wednesday is Dean for mindset, right? The mindset. And this evening we just want to talk and I would love to hear from you what your thoughts are, what your idea, what your ideas are. Hi, Rizamika Story, it's Nico. Oh, hi, Nico, how are you doing? Happy to see you. Happy to see you, Nico. Oh my, you just bring back memories to my mind. Happy to see you. So, tonight we just want to explore the topic mindset and we want to. Hi, Grandma, come and say hi, Genesia. Grandma is watching. We want to explore the topic and we want to hear how you deal with interpersonal conflict, meaning conflict with your own self. Uh, we want to look at how we interpret information when we communicate, or we interpret life itself because we realize that mindset, the thought or the topic of mindset is so wide. And we not just only want to have a growth mindset in just one era of our lives, but we want to have a growth mindset for all the areas of our life. And sometimes that can be a challenge. It can be a challenge. There are times when you might say, yeah, I do have a growth mindset. But then you realize that when you're faced with a challenge or you're faced with a new situation, it's like, ooh, it's not so. But no worries, not a problem. It's a work in progress, yes. And we have to tell ourselves that it's a work in progress. We won't get it all, we can't get it all, but then we just have to have the aim and the determination to work on becoming a better version of me and whatever area of me, of my life that is not working, that is not going the way I want it to go, then I'm willing to work on it. If you are joining in and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please subscribe. Also, if it is that you are new, thanks for being here. I'm happy to have you and all of that. Do you want to say anything, Jennifer? Um, like and subscribe. You just want to say like and subscribe. All right, thank you for that promotion. All right, so we want to hear what you have to say tonight, what your thoughts are on mindset, on how we deal with interpersonal conflict, how we interpret information when we receive them when we are having a conversation, and how we comprehend things, how we think, because how we think about things, it says that your thoughts will become your actions. So how you think will affect how you start to behave. If you think positive, and if you, as I shared a quote today, and I think it was Shanika who confirmed that it really works, and I was saying to her that yeah, it really works like a charm. If if it is that you measure your success from the angle in which you want to go, you become so miserable because you look at it and you're saying, "Oh my God, I have all these plans, all these goals, and I'm not reaching them." And especially in a time like this when it seems like some things are on pause, there are a lot of setbacks in life. But if you sit and you look at, oh my God, you know where I'm coming from, oh my God. Even at the pictures you took 5 years ago, you don't look the same way. And sometimes even 5 years ago you thought that you were hot, you thought that you were crushing, you were all that and more. And when you take a recent pic and look, you're like, whoa, I look different. And even if you have on more weight, you still have a newer look, a fresher look, a more outstanding look. So all these things. And I was talking with a friend yesterday and I was saying to her, I have learned something that is so important to enjoy now. Because what happens is that also if you're on, please go ahead and share on your page. You never know who wants. If you don't share, then it will just stay right here. And we want persons to be aware of good stuff, right? So go ahead and share on your page. Hello, Stefan. I was just talking about the conversation we were having yesterday. That we have to really construct our mindset and change our mindset on focusing and forcing ourselves sometimes to enjoy the no, because we realize that we were socialized in an environment where we are literally forced to prepare for our rainy day, to always have something for our rainy day. And Giselle is there, she say, hi, ladies. Hi. Yes, we're forced to prepare for our rainy day. And if we are not careful, we spend all of our life saving and preparing for our rainy day. And nothing is wrong with preparing for your rainy day, because rainy day will come. And you want, when rainy day comes, you are prepared. But I realize that there is something about that mindset. If you are not careful, you spend your entire life preparing for your rainy day while you don't enjoy your sunny day. Wow. You spend so much time preparing for your rainy day that you don't enjoy your sunny days. And that's one of the things that we want to change that mindset to help us to understand and to enjoy the sunny days, and not just sitting building and waiting for the rainy days to come to say I am prepared for the rainy day, but I want to enjoy the sunny days. And as we were talking, we were sharing yesterday, and we were saying that it's so true. If you are not careful, you sit around and worry about the things that you want to see happen, the things that you want to achieve, the things you want to get together, the things you want to keep together. And while you're doing that, you miss out on enjoying now. And then you realize that you would have not lived a life. You just go through the motion, but you don't enjoy life. Good night, Tracy. You don't enjoy life. If you're just tuning in, remember to share. We want to have you involved in our conversation. So go ahead and share in the comments so that we can hear your thoughts. I'll read them. We'll have a few persons calling into good night. Boyd Buckner, thanks for having you. I hope you're a subscriber, and also that you'll share so that we'll have some of your persons coming over. So that is what we want to do. And we want to also train ourselves and our mind so that when we are faced with tough decisions, that we are able to cope. We're able to look at what is this teaching me. And I know it's hard, I can tell you. But to have a growth mindset to say, okay, what is this teaching me, rather than being miserable about the experience. So we talk about mindset so much, and we just want to see what it means. It says your mindset is your set of beliefs. It's the values and attitudes about yourself and the world around you. And it says that these beliefs shape how you experience the world. Is life happening to you, or is it happening for you? And that's the question we want to ask ourselves. Is life happening to me, or is it happening for me? Do you feel your life is within your control, or is it destined to be a certain way? Do you believe in personal growth, Or are you content to stay in your comfort zone? Just go ahead and touch on that word subscribe, Boyd, and you'll be a subscriber. A subscriber. Oh, thankful for Tracy. Big up Tracy for allowing for sharing the link with Boyd. Boyd is on tonight. So if you want to leave. So these are some of the questions that we want to ask ourselves. And for me, I am trying my best to be honest with myself. What are some of the things that I struggle with? What are some of the things that I am still not getting right? I want to get them right because I don't want to life to happen to me. I want it to happen for me. I want to really, 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 really feel the way I want to feel and think the way I want to think. So I know that comfort zone is comfortable. That is why it's called comfort zone, right? Yes, that is why it's called comfort zone. So it's comfortable. So we want to check ourselves every now and then, and we want to do personal development. We want to do personal development, want to extend our thoughts and our minds, and to assess the aspects of our life. If it is, what if it's that I have anger issue? How do I deal with my anger issue? Do I continue to just sit around and say, okay, this is how I am, and I'm going to always be like this? Or am I going to be honest with myself? I'm going to maybe talk to somebody who is capable of dealing with or sharing some tips with me that I can do. Am I going to be purposeful? So when I feel like I want to get angry, I'm going to inhale and exhale. So I'm going to think about it before I start feeling like that. These are the things that we want to. We want to help ourselves to deal with. We don't want to constantly be at the same pace, the same place, year come, year go, and then you realize that, oh, you're not growing, you're just at the same place. So whatever it is, if it is that, what other thing we could say that? What if it is that you are an overthinker? And I've shared in previous videos that I I I don't want to say I am still an overthinker because I have learned to control it. And I tell you, being an overthinker, it can get the best of you. There are times when you're gonna get carried away, but then the strategies that you are gonna now teach yourself, train your mind. When your mind is going away and want to allow you to think and think and think and all of these things, you have to call back yourself. Just say, okay, girl, okay, boy, come back and go watch a movie, go walk, go do something to call yourself back. So things like these, you have to be purposeful about them. I think it was Monday that I shared a video about it's psychological. We all have things that we don't necessarily want to talk about, and sometimes it's not good, but it's because of socialization. There's some stigma that is attached to counseling, especially when you are from a Caribbean background. In the US, persons are not afraid to go to counseling. In first world countries, I guess they are not afraid to go. They have their counselor, like how you will have your doctor. But for Caribbean persons, we tend to only go to the counselor if, and most times we don't want to go because maybe it's too expensive and it's out of our price range. So we really don't see much of an importance of spending so much money to go talk to somebody, and you prefer to talk to a friend or whatever. But what if it's that's the case? We want to create that space for ourselves where we can find a safe place to be real with somebody and not feel judged and be okay and can take off all the everything and just be yourself. That is a beautiful place to be. So these are some of the things that we want to get ourselves into. Another thing is that dealing with your emotions. We all have emotions. We all have days when we feel happy and merry and bubbly. I am bubbly and I'm excited, and I have days when I might not. for not for maybe an entire day, but moments in the days when I might not feel so chirpy. But I whenever those days what I do is that I be purposeful in my day. So I don't just sit around and drown in my emotion. I try to watch a movie. I say, okay, I think I need some perking up. I need to hear somebody else. Good night, Mommy Bell. I need to hear somebody else motivation. So I go find it. I need to hear. I kind of feel a little empty. I kind of feel a little dry. I want to hear something, things like those. So for your emotions, you want to train yourself to always have somewhere that you're going to express yourself. Somebody who you're going to express yourself and be real to them. Because I realize, you see, emotions, I realize that if you continue to put them under the mat, under the rug, I was home one night. What was I doing? I think I was praying one night, and it came to me, and I was like, wow, our emotions. If we continue to hide all of those emotions and never talk about them and never deal with them, and we put them in a little room, and you say, okay, stay over there, and you put it under the rug and say, stay under there. You know what I realized? Those emotions, they are gonna come out when you didn't call them out. They just come out. They come right out, and you're saying, but I don't want it to come out. I'm not calling you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. Hi, Joni, how are you? I don't want you, but you're just coming out. So that is how I realized that it is not a good thing to be hiding your emotions, to be putting them in the room, and to be putting them under the closet. Because it's going to come out when you don't want it to come out. And at that time, you might not be able to deal with it. So we want life, we want life to, is life happening to you, or are life happening for you? You have to take that conscious approach. I know we didn't ask our parents or who to be our parents. And we know we have different persons from different background, different ages here. You have not been asked to come here, and we don't want to take on this pity and this sorry for myself kind of approach. Because guess what? If you take on that approach, if I take on that approach, if you take on that approach, let me tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna always sit down and, oh my God, I'm so nobody loves me. I'm so nobody this. I'm nobody's friend. And you're always gonna be sad and pitiful. And guess what? Life is just gonna happen to you. Life is not gonna happen for you. It's just gonna happen to you, because anything is just gonna go. It's gonna go with the wind. It's gonna go with the wind. You have to affirm yourself, and this is something that I have learned for myself. So I'm not telling you no makeup story, no nothing that I don't know. I'm telling you about what I know. How do you constantly be able to function, to be effective? Positive self-talk. You have to draw yourself aside and talk to yourself. No, I'm not going to be sorry for myself. Yes, I have had some experiences, some ones that I might not want, but this is it. All right. Hello, Kevin. Yes, I didn't know that the closet I was hiding my emotion in was full until the other night. I'm still trying to burn up that closet. I tell you, it comes out, and I realize that too. You push them away and say, okay, I don't need to talk about that. I don't need to deal with that. And it's coming out. And you're saying, go, as you're saying, Kevin, I'm pushing back them under and I want to burn that closet. But it's just coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out, coming out. And if you burn it, I don't know, maybe miraculously just come alive again. So I guess you can't burn it. We're gonna have to find somewhere and how we are going to deal with that. So we don't want life to just happen for us. We want to make life meaningful. We want to enjoy the joys of life. And we know there are sorrows of life, but we don't want to spend our days preparing for a rainy day and not enjoy our sunny day. I want my sunny day. And even the natural sunny day outside, when it's sunny day, oh my God, this girl get excited. I'm bubbly. I love my sunny day. So can we shift our mindset? Yes, absolutely. We can shift our mindset. In fact, the ability to change your mindset is something every successful person has in common that has helped them to get where they are today. There are many ways you can shift your mindset to improve the quality of your life and propel yourself into success. Yes, there are ways. And the first one is emotional weakness to emotional control. And we have said that in somewhat, not being and feeling sorry for ourselves, but to accept the things that we have gone through. And I am trying to do that myself. Accept the things that I have gone through and know that these are the experiences that have made me who I am, and to be in control of my emotions. And I can tell you, today it has been a very emotional day for me. And if I allow that emotion to control me, this girl will not get up, dress up, put on my pretty pink shirt that says love more, and sit in front no camera. I would be in my bed and maybe under my sheet and crying. But no, I said no. I am gonna get up. I got this vision. We haven't had Wisdom Wednesday in a while because I'm trying to balance some things out. I'm trying to put some things in place. I do a lot, and I want to make sure that I am well because mental health matters. So I want to make sure that I'm well. So I have to revamp and come alive and come again, pour into my cup so that I be able to pour into your cup. So we have been out for a while, and I got the vision to say, okay, I can go start Wisdom Wednesday talk so tonight, and we can start by talking about mindset, so we can adjust our mindset and enjoy. Now that just allowing life to just take us down a stream, but we have some say in what life will bring to us. So yes, taking, as I said, taking control. So I took control of me this evening, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna dress up and I'm gonna come on camera and I'm gonna have my Wisdom Wednesday live talk show. So that's why I'm here tonight. So yes, that is how you can do it. Take control of how you feel, what you're feeling, what you're going through. Negative thinking to positive thinking. Positive thinking is associated with greater happiness. It decreases anxiety and improves physical health, all of which can help you on the journey to achieve your goals. One study even found that a positive outlook leads to success. The theory is that positive people are more likable, which helps them build a rapport, network, and get ahead in life. The next one is moving from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. People with a fixed mindset, they believe that they can't improve or grow, that they are stuck at the way they are. With a growth mindset, however, you believe that when you put in work, you'll be rewarded. You know that you can develop new skills, improve your relationship, and grow as a person. You look at challenges as opportunities and not as obstacles. How beautiful. Change it. So, what am I learning from this situation? And I was saying to my friend this evening, girl, I get to understand, I hear, by the way, that when you don't learn, that the Lord will make you go through the test again. And I'm saying, girl, I want to learn. I don't want to go through the test again. Mm-mm. I want to learn. I want to learn. So I want to move from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset by not looking at life and the challenges that life throws at me as a big obstacle, but look at them as opportunities. What am I learning from this? And when you get to that stage, people will say, maybe sometimes wonder what's happening. It's better to learn now, right, Shanika? I tell you, it's better to learn now. I want to learn once, not two times, not three times. Nope. One time. Only one time. Only one time. Yes, I only want to learn once. So we want to start looking at the things that we have gone through in our life. And no, when I sit and I assess my life, I realize that as much as, and even know in my adult life that I might not want to go through certain things, I realize that I have to go through it because of my calling. I'm here tonight to share with you because of my own experience wanting to shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Not feeling sorry for myself, not feeling pitiful. And I'm telling you, will you not feel like that sometimes? Yes, you will. You're a human being. So I'm not sitting here and saying that, oh, every day you're going to be high and every day you're not going to feel like you want to give up or whatever. No, not every some days you're not gonna feel like you wanna overthink. No, it's gonna happen. But when you have a growth mindset, you're gonna shake that off and you're gonna now think that, oops, what am I learning from this? What can I do from this? What can I do to make this better? All of that. All right, the next one is expectation to appreciation. So much frustration and disappointment in life can be avoided if we trade our expectations for appreciation. When you appreciate abundance instead of always expecting more from God, from the universe, from other people, you are able to be present in your life and enjoy it to the fullest. And we said that before. It's the same thing that we were agreeing with Shanika. That when you look at life and be grateful with a heart of gratitude, and that's what allow me to feel happy when I wake up in the morning. I'm like, ooh, I made it. I made it, 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 I made it. I'm up. Woo-hoo-hoo. So it's like, even though I still want some more sleep, even though, even though I'm tired, I know at the time it's cold. You realize I'm wearing a sweater. It's not so bad right now, but the time is cold. The weather is kind of bipolar, I call it. Yeah, today is hot, today is cold. Today is in the 70s, tomorrow in the morning might be the 40s, so you have to get, so yeah, and all of that. But guess what? I have a job to go to. And I remember the days when I didn't have one, but then at that time, I used my growth mindset to say, okay, I have all the time in the world. What can I learn? What can I do? I did a course. I spent more time. I did more Wisdom Wednesday shows. I did more prayers. I did all of those stuff when I had much, much more time. But no, I have less time. I'm still grateful that, hey, even though I don't have all the time in the world, I have a job. So those are the things that I use to help myself so that I always be mindful. I Khadija, yes, growth mindset. Hashtag growth mindset. That's what we want. Every era of our life, we want to look at it and say, what can I learn from this? When I get up in the morning, woo, I made it, I'm alive. And even if I'm not well, tomorrow I might just be well. So I'm gonna keep that appreciation. I'm not saying, oh, I should have had that and I'm 30 now and I don't have this yet. And no, that's gonna make you miserable, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I've been there. I know what it feels like. There was a time in my life that I had a project working on and it failed. It failed miserably. And I'm telling you, when I add up the amount of money that I could make and I would make from that project, right now, I would be set and it failed. And I tell you, it was a face for me. And every time I think about it, it just brings up some hidden anger. And I just have to reach to the place where I have to say I have to let go of Egypt so that I can enter the promised land. And that's where I say, all right, hurtful as it is, I'm going to let it go and not think about it. So, yes, be grateful and not um, having expectation because sometimes you have it and you say, oh, yeah, I should be, I should have been finished this studying by now. I should have had more money now. I should have had a house already. I should have had this. I should have had that. I should have had, I should have had, I should have had, I should have had, I should have had. make you so miserable. But if you look at it and say, oh my God, I don't have any pain, I'm in my right mind, there's a thin line that you can cross and lose your mind, but you still have your mind. Oh, that's the attitude I'm taking on positive thoughts and growth mindset. Yes, you go, baby girl. Positive mindset. All right, we want to go through because we want to take some callers and so that we can hear their thought on the thing. And I think these things too can help us to deal with the interpersonal conflict. Those are the conflicts within ourselves. We have conflicts with people and we can shut them out. I do well. My friend can tell you I do well with avoidance, even though it might not be the best way to deal with um, external conflict. That's how I deal with it because I can't take the drama. So once I see it, kind of, I'll just go away from it because I can't deal with it. But the interpersonal, the inter Jodian Mac. Oh, Jodian, hi Jodian. The interpersonal, the one you have with yourself that nobody knows about. These you have to pour in the growth mindset idea in yourself. So when yourself is warring against what you didn't have, what you didn't accomplish, and you see everybody, and we know social media is, and yes, some people are genuine, but some, just a look. And sometimes you might see persons who are in your age group and they're, oh, I'm doing this and I've been doing that. And you kind of feel like, oh my, what am I doing? Just when it comes, just oops, bye. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Remember to share and remember to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Yes, 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 yes. So don't do it. Don't do it. So big changes to small adjustments. That's another point. Oh, you can change your mindset. To shift your mindset, stop looking at life as an all or nothing situation. Oftentimes, changing your mindset happens in small increments. Yes. And Tony teaches the 2 millimeter rule. He says, sometimes all it takes to change your mindset forever is the smallest 2 millimeter shift in the way you see the world. And that is beautiful. That is profound. It's not going to happen at once. I tell you, if you're an overthinker, it doesn't mean that you're not going to overthink ever in your life. No. It's going to always come knocking at you. If you're battling with interpersonal conflict, if you're battling with anger issues, if you're battling with trauma, if you're battling with anything, emotional neglect, emotional abuse, anything that you have encountered, is it that it will not come to you ever again if you have growth mindset? No. It's that when it faces you, you know how to deal with it. You're going to be grateful about life. You're going to look at what you can learn from it so that it won't burden you down, but that you'll cope with it, you'll manage. And if it is that you can't carry it, make sure that you have somebody who can help you carry what you need to carry. All right. So I need to hear your thoughts. If it is that you have a thought, if you have a situation that you want to share, how you deal with stuff, um, you can you can call me, you can, all of those stuff. So we're going to take a caller in a few minutes. I'm just going to make sure that they are ready so that they'll be able. I would love to share. All right. I'm going to I'm gonna message you um where we messaged today, Claire, Shanika. I'm gonna give you the WhatsApp number. You can call me on WhatsApp. Check your inbox, Shanika, and then where we messaged today, and then you can call me, and then you'll share. All right. And then we'll have another caller over on this side. I guess anyone who first answers, call me. So we can go to, we're gonna look at 5 ways to change your mindset. The first one is to challenge your limiting beliefs. That's the first thing. How are you gonna get past this? How are you gonna be able to change? How are you gonna work on all of these things? You're gonna challenge your limiting beliefs. Nearly everyone holds on to limiting beliefs. Yes. The things that we were socialized, how we learn things, we hold on to it and we say, I saw fear. Yes. And even when it's not working, we still hold on to it. So these are the limiting beliefs that we hold on to. So how are we going to change our mindset? We have to unlearn some of the things that don't make no sense. It's not helping us. It's not helping us to function when because I've heard persons and sometimes when you say mindset, persons will say, "Oh, I'm good. I have mindset." But when I listen to their conversation, I realize that wow, how they reason, how they think. No, they don't have a growth mindset. So like, oh, I have mindset, and for some people, they have mindset. They have growth mindset for one area of their life, but in other areas, they don't have growth mindset. So for wanting to have a better life or wanting to not stress, they might have a growth mindset. But then in some other area, they don't have a growth mindset. So are you um Claire, Shanika? You're gonna call me on WhatsApp and I'm gonna put you on speaker and you're gonna talk. All right? So I'm the other caller is calling, so I'm gonna take this one and then after this person. So that is one of the things that we want to do to help ourselves. We want to change our limiting belief. Hello? All right, good night. And you are live. So you're gonna share with us which one of the points are you gonna share with us your thoughts on?
Question is asked. I was trying to pay attention to the TV, so I realized that the sync. So when you ask the question, like my and again, that's the first one.
I was asking which one of the points you were going to respond to. You're gonna share your thoughts on. The one you comment about hiding your emotions in the closet?
Yes.
Yes.
So alright, let me give you a scenario of what happened, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I went to a church to do some work. And while I was at the church, this is how I realized that emotion is something because I've always said that I don't really bring emotion. I think with logics.
Mhm.
And the issue that I'm having is that when I went to the church, the pastor that was there was installing the cameras and things. And I was talking to the pastor and I was telling the pastor that I used to date one of my ex-girlfriend that I have been with for a number of years. She was a member of the church. So I was saying to the pastor that I used to date one of the church. They say, feel big and proud.
Mhm.
And when I tell the pastor the person name, the pastor say, "Oh, she not even my dog when I eat and yard."
Oh my God.
You understand? So we from
Mhm.
the person now feel away.
Yes.
So when me hear the story now and what lead up to why he said that, me start feel away now because it is showing me now that part of the relationship that I had with her, the way how I was looking at it at the time, it would have been different now that I'm outside now looking back.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yes.
So
Yes.
certain things I may overlook and it's like make it pass. It's like everything just start come back to my memory, which part me think we bury and dash for a long time.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
You understand? Everything just start crowd me up. I mean, I say, what happened? It's like I start feel one way and myself like maybe I should feel a way in a long time.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, so me sit beside wife, and they talk to her and she asks her how me feel, and it's like being a man, me don't know if to explain it because it just feel like water dash for me.
Yes, yes,
So 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 by doing that, me realize say not saying it affect me no no.
yes.
It's just that how certain decision I'm making I pass. Because I make better decision if I had known if I was looking at it in the light that it was in. But when you say in love, it's like you're kind of blind and certain things come your way, but you just don't want to believe it because of emotion.
Yes, 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 yes. So true.
Yeah, so now that I'm not involved in that situation anymore, now I can look at it now from different angles. I realize that I have made some decision based of what I presume at the time to be correct. So 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 now that it comes up on me now, like now where it's like it's like I just want outburst and it's like I don't know how to feel. It's like I don't want crossword, I don't know exactly, but the crossword is not for the present. Not
Yes.
saying I can do anything in the past.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like it coming on my head and it's like I start say if my take the road the water happen, if my take the road the water happen. So it's like my brain just going on one frenzy.
Oh my God. I tell you. I tell you. I tell
Yeah,
you.
and
I tell you.
yeah, man. So when you say it's true, sometimes when we have some things, better we deal with it at the time, which is what I love about my wife now. Whenever she have any problem, she just deal with it. And sometimes I don't really like it, but guess what? Yes, once we know she deal with it, it done.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Understand? So she a one person who can hold stuff. It come like say a gas tank, a little bit. So as I fill up with just you
Yes.
understand we put gas tank deep, so we can take one whole heap of gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so because of that now me have more of a healthy relationship now with her because it is a lot easier to communicate. So if you do something I mean like me can say it to her and she might feel one way, but the fact that me say it to her, we work it out right there.
Right
So if there's
away.
any misunderstanding, yeah, if there's any misunderstanding, it is corrected right there.
Right there. Wow.
Yeah, so yeah man, so
That's
the topic what
powerful.
they say. Yeah, man. So when we listen to it since night, she come and say, you see, I see him thing. She just hit the nail on the head. Like she said, surprisingly, I didn't say the talk about tonight, which we just go through.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I say about me now, our emotional state, because we kind of look tough, but we kind of break down.
Yeah. I tell you. Oh my God. Thank you so
Yeah, but
much for sharing.
yeah, man,
A
you're
lot of
welcome.
persons are saying that yes, it's really true. It pays to really deal with stuff, but I guess based on socialization, how we were socialized, and sometimes some of the stigmas and some of the things made, stereotype as you say, male. We male
Yeah,
were socialized to be tough and strong and not show emotion. So you are forced to always push the emotion in a closet
yeah,
and
man.
all of those things. But as you mentioned that your wife is different, and because of that, it fosters a healthy relationship. And these are some of
Yes,
the things that we want to do. We want to find people who we can actually learn some things from and be honest enough
yes,
to acknowledge to ourselves that this is my weak point, but I have a friend here, I have a sister here who I see her do this. And if it is working, then I can try it. Because we find that
yes,
too, based on socialization, that persons don't want to try what people do. They don't want to acknowledge what people do, even though it's working.
yes,
They see it work and they
yes,
say, oh, I'm going like him all that time. I'm going like things that work for her. I'm going like things that
yes,
work for him. But if we could change our mindset and say what we are aiming for is growth, we don't want life to just happen for us. We want to make life happen. So if it is that whatever I need to do to make my life better, to make it work and really work and not pretend that it's working, we could take a
true.
lead from somebody else. We can do something and try to figure out how is Mary making it work there. Tell me how it
Yes,
works, and I want to learn how it's working so that I can make my life work too.
so true.
So thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, man, you're welcome.
All right, bye bye. All right, so we see that was a really, really, really profound story. I tell you, it is so, so, so true. All right, Shanika, I'm calling you back now. So get ready to
Hello, good
share.
night.
Hello, good night. How are you?
Hello?
Hello, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yes, so I'm really happy that I tuned in tonight.
Awesome.
I'm really happy because oh, this was at your post and I was saying, oh, Mr. Montana made I same thing, because my situation to some extent.
Mhm.
And yes, and I mean, when you envision your life to go a certain way at a certain time, at a certain
Mhm.
age, you want everything to be perfect, and life is not perfect, and it will never be perfect. And when you encounter such difficulties, it's like, my God, how am I going to bounce back? And changing and we're happy tonight. It speaks volume because there are action words. You can't just sit and say, I'm going to change my mindset. You have to actively change your mindset and you have to continue with that action because the moment you say, okay, I'm alright, you realize that you start refer back, you start go back to the old ways. You
Okay.
have to be you have to be constant speaking to yourself. And um a couple months back, you wake up and you say, Lord, if you start to focus on all the things that are going wrong. But one morning I woke up and I say, no, that's enough. I'm going to start to do this. Oh, that's good, good. And I wake up. So, sometimes you want to plan the week, plan the month, and you just at the first of the month. But no, taking it one day at a time. That's
Yeah.
my mindset. Because sometimes, because I'm a planner, I
Okay.
like to I like for things to go a certain way. So, and I realize that the Lord is saying, no,
That can be very stressful, right?
it is, it is.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm a planner too, and it becomes stressful, and I have to learn that no, I'm not gonna be in control of everything. I'm just gonna have to leave some things and just one day at a time let it flow. Enjoy right now, and don't miss
Exactly.
my sunny days for no worried about what's next.
Yeah, you have to just enjoy the moment.
Mm.
Enjoy. And for me, for years, because, if I'm going to go on a trip, I'm going to go somewhere I'm planning months before, and I make sure that everything is on to the T. And, that's me. And your personality, because even the job that I'm doing right now, everything is according to order and specificity and control. But I realize that life does not go that way. And we
Yeah.
just don't, because sometimes we want to, all right, God, this is the situation, and this is what I want you to take out from me. I want A, then I want B. Then Jesus said, no, they're going to get Z, then they're going to get N, and they're going to get
Oh God,
A.
I tell you. Mm-mm.
But in the chaos, and it might be chaotic to you, but it's all that you do because anything that he does is well done.
Oh
And
my.
I'm learning as I go. And trust me, it's not one of the easiest things to
Yeah.
let go and for control. Because sometimes I think the Lord in heaven is sitting and say, I want to be a little girl.
Did not learn. I tell you.
Because, and I mean, nothing happened by chance. I'm learning that nothing in life. So
Mhm.
it may look. my God, how could the Lord allow this to happen to me? Out of everybody else in the world, why it has to be me? But then He has a purpose for your life.
Yes.
And so, and I mean, I was in once, and no, I was speaking to a friend, and she was saying that until we get rid of the picture we have of ourselves in our mind, we will never get to see the picture that Jesus has for us.
Oh my God.
It's like a big rock so just lick in your head.
Yes, yes. Like, ouch, that's for me. Oh my God. Mhm.
Really just let go of the picture that I have for myself and to embrace. And I must say that 2020 was not a good year, 2019 even a worse year, but 2021 I am learning and I'm giving up. As I said before, it's not easy, but sometimes God is make some things that you just have to let it go. Right
Yes,
here,
yes, yes. So true.
and yes, I am in a special place. And I'm really happy I tuned in tonight because it's like taking on the window, I listen to my thoughts.
Oh my
I want
God.
that you were at my window listening to me saying, Shanika, you have to let it go. You have to give God thanks. And even today while I was driving to work, I said to myself that I am not going to think about tomorrow. I'm just going to enjoy the scenery, enjoy the trip, enjoy
Yes.
my work, enjoy the moment. Because sometimes the miracle happens in the routine, The miracle happens in the moment, in
Yes.
the small,
And you
small
miss it
happiness.
because you're not focused. Oh God. Mm.
And I miss any miracles or any more.
Mm.
I want to God to say, all right, and let's say understand what I'm doing properly.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
So I hope everyone that's listening tonight have a great night. And I mean, let us all open our hearts and ask the Lord to let the word take root in our hearts and germinate and to bring it forth fruit in its season. And continue to do what you're doing. And I pray that the Lord may bless you and keep you and bless your family. And provide for you in ways that you won't even imagine. You'll be like, oh my God, it has to be Jesus.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much. Thank you so much, and
You're,
thank you for sharing.
you're welcome.
Awesome, awesome. You have heard it tonight. I tell you, you have heard it tonight. Shanika just share with you a whole message. I tell you, a whole message. Yeah, just enjoy right now. Right now, right now, right now. You have gotten a confirmation that, hey, this is the path that we are on. We are letting go of our limiting beliefs. We're letting go of some of the things that we have learned that is not serving us. We are letting go of some of the things that has no more purpose. We got to let them go. They're too heavy. There's a saying that says when you are to go to another level, you can't take some of the things that you have with you. And even some of the things, sometimes we look at, oh, the friends and the people, but sometimes it's not them. It's not the people and the friends, it's our mindset that we need to change. It's our mindset that we need to change. It's not about them. Because people will always be people. Jesus made us all different because he loves variety. So we have different personality, we have different likes, we have different dislikes. So it's for us to now have a growth mindset to set ourselves to focus on what it is that I can learn. How can I be? He said that if it is possible to live peaceable with all men, he know that it is not possible. But if we open our mind, open our heart, and to know that, hey, everybody's not going to be good, everybody's not going to be nice, everybody's not going to be loving towards you. So what are you going to do? Allow it to affect you every day? No. Work on that growth mindset. Not look at life as an obstacle, but look at it as an opportunity. All right. Kevin is saying my 8-year-old son just told me that he went into the closet to look for my emotions, but he didn't find it. So he's asking me which closet I hide my emotions in. Laugh out loud, kids. Passing in big people business, I tell you. Tell him to go look. I tell you, kids are literal. They are so literal. I tell you. I don't know if anyone else have a story you want to share. If you do, we have a few more minutes before we close the show tonight, and you can share your story with us. You can call in and let me know how you feel, what you're thinking, and all of these things. I tell you, it is just a refreshing night tonight. I tell you, we can go ahead and look. And if you have not shared on your page, please do so. I think tonight is a real beautiful conversation. Wow. I tell you, and I tell you, if I followed my emotions, I would just go to my bed. But I said, no, 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 no. So I'm here tonight. So we are looking at how 5 ways we can change our mindset. And we said the first thing we want to do is that we want to challenge our limiting belief. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, right down the bottom there. Yes, so whenever I go live again, you'll get that ding on your phone that, hey, Broken to be Blessed Network is live. If it is that you're on Facebook, share on your Facebook page. Somebody can know that we're talking about something. They might just hear something. They might just be a confirmation and all of that, what you have to share it, right? All right, so we want to challenge our limiting beliefs because limiting beliefs are the stories we tell ourselves who we really are, that we're shy, that we're overweight, that we're undeserving of love or success. That is not true. And they can be replaced with empowering beliefs. We can sweep those away and we can take on a new approach. Don't tell ourselves that we are not loved or all of those things. We can work on those, change those things. So by rebuilding a positive set of habits, we are able to reach new levels of success at work or even in our personal life. The change we apparent, the change we want, it says that the change was apparent to somebody else who felt more confident and less afraid of failure. The next thing we want to do, and yes, Tracy, I love that it says mindset is everything, as I always say, I tell you. And whenever, sometimes even Tennessee, I tell, whenever she's, oh, I said Tennessee, remember, mindset is everything. I tell you, so even for myself, I have to tell myself, remember, Samantha, mindset is everything. It's how I see it. If I feel sorry for myself, I saw a post that says, depression is sitting in a chair, slouching your back, and crying. That is it. You have to give it room. It will come, but you have to give it room. If you sit down and put your hand on your head and say, whoa, I'm stressed out, then what you expect, you're going to be stressed out. But if you push away that, you ever hear say they always say fake it until you make it. You push away that and you go dance and you go be merry and happy, you realize, but woo, where's the stress? Where's the problem? Where stress I go? All right, we're working on our limiting beliefs. And the next thing we are doing is that we are facing our fears. We have to get the mindset thing right for every aspect of our life. We want to get rid of it. So, some of the biggest thing um, that Josh is sharing, he says that was brought to his attention by his belief system at the time. I was really looking at stuff from a place of fear. When I was taught how to identify that, it's amazing how my perception changed. And perception is a whole nother new topic. He was letting his professional and personal life pass him by because he was afraid of failure. Which, when his coach confronted him about this behavior, Josh's entire life changed. He said, I realized I was being afraid of a huge, massive opportunity in disguise. Once I learned how to leave the place of fear, it was amazing to discover the opportunities that were in my face my entire life. Fear is a killer. It says that fear is a destructive emotion, but Josh didn't have to accept it, and neither do you. Overcoming your fears is a major step. forward to change your mindset for success. And the next one is to shift your perspective. I tell you, learning how to change your mindset can seem overwhelming. I know. Yes, but doesn't have to be. Sometimes all it takes to change your mindset forever is the smallest 2 millimeter shift in the way you see the world. One choice that we can easily make in is the meaning that we give to our experiences. Nothing in life has any meaning except the meaning I give it. Do we see challenges as obstacles or as opportunities? Oh my God, I tell you. And then we're going to change our self talk. When you are thinking about how to change your mindset, do you find yourself marred in negative thoughts? If you do, focus on your language. You gotta change your language to change your mindset. You can't be happy. I see people every day. I'm stressed. How you doing? I'm stressed. How you doing? Me broke. How you doing? Nobody no love me. How you doing? This. If every day you are so negative, 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 what you think is gonna happen? Negative vibes, negative energy is gonna fill up your space. Yes, so sometimes it's not that, as I said, you must have persons who you can talk to express your genuine feelings so that you don't have to pretend to say you're feeling well when you're not. Don't do it. You're going to express your true feelings and get past it. And also, you're going to speak positive over your life. You have to change that language. If every day you're depressed, every day you're stressed, every day it's always going to come to you. If you do, you have to change your language to change your mindset. Change your self talk by starting with how you begin your day. If you plant positive language in your head at the beginning of the day, you feel more energetic. You find it effective to make mantra. This a mantra for yourself, depending on how you're feeling. Change your mantra as often as you need in order to maximize your power. I tell you. In addition, remember that it's okay to need to correct your course many times during the day. Keep your positive flowing. Surround yourself with people whose mindset will reflect where you want to be. And remember, setbacks are normal. Yes, they are. Bounce back from setback by reminding yourself why you want to change. I tell you. And the last one, get support. And I cannot say that enough. Get support. Do you want to know how to change your mindset? Do you crave growth and joy in your life? But are you unsure of where to start? Working with a professional coach is one of the most effective ways to change your mindset. By partnering up with a mentor who have already walked the path to success and knows the best strategy to execute to reach it, you too can become widely successful in your life. Yes, get help, find help. It is there, you can get it. Yes, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Tonight is so refreshing. I feel so bubbly and alive. Thank you for being here, for treading with me. Hello, Chana. Happy to see you. Yes, we are working on a growth mindset for every aspect of our life. Every aspect of our life. Yes, and let us go back to the things that we are going to do. Let us recap. When we are changing our growth mind, 5 ways to change your mindset. One, challenge your limiting beliefs. So the old things that we learn from childhood that is not working, we're throwing them away. We're not saying that some is stay and stay with the aggression and the unforgiveness and the bitterness and the temper problem and the overthinking and the crying and feeling sorry for myself and pity and nobody don't love me. No, we don't want those things. Nope, nope, nope. We are empowering. We are changing our limited beliefs to empowering beliefs. We are empowering ourselves. We are seeing and we are rebuilding our positive set of habits. That's what we want. We want positive set of habits. We are facing our fears. We are not going to allow our fears to set us back. Oh, I'm fearful of this. Or, oh, this is not for me. Where I'm from, this is nope. We are throwing them away. And we are shifting our perspective. It's an inch. Mindset changing is not going to happen overnight, but little by little, each day. As Shanika shared with us tonight, each day, right, one day at a time. And we are going to have to change how we talk to ourselves. Yeah, you got to talk to yourself based on how you want your life to go. And remember that you can bounce back from setbacks because you'll have setbacks. We're not going to always feel like we have everything together. But it's how we talk to ourselves. With our mindset is back to our mindset, how we see and get support for the things we need. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. It is a wonderful session. A wonderful session. Mindset is everything. It's how I see it. My mindset is how I see it, how I view life. It says that mindset is the beliefs and the values and the attitudes about myself and the world around me. I think I made a post last week on Wednesday where we look at the ego. The ego is obsessed with being right and wrong, being right, and always being offensive. And tonight we say that we're going to look at how we reason, how we interpret. We find that we want to challenge ourselves. So when we have communication with anybody, and I'm trying to learn this too, that when I'm communicating, I am my mind is open and also that I am listening to understand and not listening to become defensive because we find that that happens. We hear this stuff but we don't hear, and then instead of understanding what was communicated to me, I'm getting upset about it. We want to tame our ego too. Yes, the enemy use our fears to overcome us. I tell you, okay? That is why the Bible says that God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of love and of power and of a sound mind. Because I tell you that fear will cripple your mind, mash up your meds, cripple you. You sit down crippled or you're not crippled. Yes, as I said, depression is sitting in a chair, hanging down your head and feeling sorry for yourself. And you sit there and feel depressed and sad when you're not. All you need to do is get up, play some music, eat some food, and marry, and you're good again. But the fear will have you sitting in a chair, crying, moping, sad, angry, feel miserable, and all these things when nothing to do you, not a thing around. So we want to train our minds. We want to work on how we see life, not see life as an obstacle, but as an opportunity. So whatever phase I am at in my life, whatever phase you are, what is it that life is teaching me right now? And we don't want to waste our time looking for Mr. Rainy Day and we are missing our sunshiny days. We want to be more careful in enjoying our sunshiny days. And if it is that our rainy days come, we'll be able to just ride over that, bounce out of that because what? We know how to look at life and find the opportunity out of the experience rather than seeing it as an obstacle, rather than feeling sorry for myself. Why me? No. What am I learning from this? How am I learning? How am I coping? What am I doing? It says that when life throws lemons at you, what are you going to do? You're gonna put your legs up and you're gonna make some lemonade and enjoy life. You're gonna enjoy some lemonade. So rather than sitting and crying, oh, I have some sour lime. I have some sour lime. No, you're gonna get some sugar, add it to it, some water, make it nice, and make lemonade. I tell you. If you have not yet subscribed to Broken to Be Blessed Network, right down the bottom of your screen, the word subscribe is there. Just touch on it. So so that whenever we're live again, you'll be able to know when we're live. And please share on your page, on Facebook, on your WhatsApp. You can copy the link, put it on your WhatsApp so that other persons can see and watch. Thank you so much for tuning in. It was a beautiful session. I tell you, it was a beautiful session. Thanks again for being here. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate seeing all of you tonight. God Promise Brown, Rochelle Rattigan, Chana, Shanika. I saw Jonian. Let me go up and see some of the persons who commented. Tracy Ann, Kevin, uh, Jody and Mac, Shanae Frey, Mommy Bell, Boyd Buckner, Khadija, Savannah, Carmen, Real Jamaican Story. Thank you all for being here tonight, for watching, even for the ones who didn't say anything. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy to see you all and know that you're there. Have yourself a blessed evening, a blessed night, and see you for the next Wisdom Wednesday Live. All right, take care. Follow the page on Facebook, on Instagram too, so that you'll be able to see when I make posts. On Instagram, it's Prophetess Samantha McNeil. On Facebook, it's Prophetess Samantha McNeil Midnight Warrior Ministries. So I'll post the flyers there. And coming up soon, Broken to be Blessed, the testimonies will be coming back. I tell you, I'm working on some great testimonies. I tell you, I tell you. I'm working on some great things for you. All right, so take care and bye bye. More love. Love more. Bye bye.